What's up, guys? We are back looking at some more MLB plays today over on PrizePicks. I've cashed 12 of my last 16 MLB plays, 75%. Let's stay cashing with some more winners today in this video. You guys hit that like goal yesterday, which is why we have 3 plays in today's video. If you guys want a third play tomorrow, get this video here to 150 likes, and I will drop a third play tomorrow for the playing games for the NBA. So while you're down there leaving a like, you may as well subscribe to the channel also with those notifications on. That way you can get in before these lines get bumped to get removed. Before we get to my free plays here, don't miss out on joining the DubClub. In the DubClub, you get all of my plays sent straight to your phone, and you can join right now for free. There's a 2-day free trial linked down in my description. And again, you get all of my plays sent to you as well as access to the Discord. In the Discord, there are a ton of different perks here. You access to my contributors plays here from Asmi's, Emo, and Prop the Props. Asmi's has been going insane, while Emo here has been on a crazy run also. With a 9-1 record in his last 4 days, over 6 units of profit. He's also coming off of a couple of sweeps here, and also went 7-0 in the previous 3 days. Also in the Discord, you get access to my community chats here, where you talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on, any questions. You also get access to my underdog streaks plays, as well as my PrizePicks correlation slips also. So hoping to hit some big winners today in the PrizePicks correlation, as well as building an underdog streak and getting to that top tier. And again, you can join all of that available in my description with that 2-day free trial. Go get in right now, or you could also join for the next month for only $15, which is $20 off of your first month. But you get all of that, by the way, and I haven't talked about performance yet, but we are currently crushing it in the NBA and the NHL. Over 80 units of profit in the NBA, over 56 units of profit in the NHL. To put that into perspective, if you have $50 on each play, you'd be over $7,000 of profit. So we're going to keep cashing over in the DubClub. Don't miss out on joining with that free trial or with that $20 off discount. With that out of the way, though, let's get to these free plays. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. And again, leave a like on this video and subscribe with those notifications on. Let's get to these plays. The first play I like here on the PrizePicks board for tonight's slate is going to be over in the hits, runs, and RBIs category, because tonight I like Paul Goldschmidt over his hits, runs, and RBIs at 1.5 against the Kansas City Royals tonight. I think Goldschmidt's in a great spot here. I also like his hitter fantasy score also. You can see the difference here between the hits, runs, and RBIs and the fantasy score. Not a major difference there. But he's been over his hits, runs, and RBIs in 9 out of 15 games this year, and has been hot as of late, going over in 7 of his last 9 games, including having a hit in 8 of his last 9 games. So he's been on fire as of right now, and also has a really good matchup here now against Seth Lugo. And Lugo is a guy that he's played a couple times in the past here. He's had 12 plate appearances against him with a 600 batting average. It's extremely, extremely high. He has a hit in 6 out of 12 plate appearances with a walk or 2, I believe. He also has 2 home runs and 2 RBIs against him, and has only struck out like once or twice. He also is pretty good against his pitch mix also. Like his on-base average is a 310, but against the fastball, it's a 348. Slider, 328. Sinker, 410, and then the curveball is a 382. So he has a better on-base average against his top 4 pitches compared to every other pitch that he's ever faced, really. So all of that looks absolutely just great here for Paul Goldschmidt. On top of that, though, against righties this year, he's been pretty good over in 6 out of 10. And also has been over this in 5 straight games. By the way, this game here would have been a do not play. He only had 1 plate appearance in that game, so he would have just not. So it would have been a do not play on the PrizePicks board, so don't really pay attention to that game right there. But all the other games, though, you can see like he's been over in 5 straight games. He's in a great spot right now. He's been hot. The Yankees are also favored and expected to score at least 4 runs in this game. In wins this year, he's over in 6 out of 8, also 6 of his last 7. And again, this game you can kind of void right here, so because that would have been a do not play in that game. And if you factor that into wins against righties this year, still, of course, very, very good. Over in 4 of his last 5. Really, though, 4 straight. So overall, I think he's in a great spot to cook tonight based off of his history against Seth Lugo. The pitch mix that he throws being good against his top 4 pitches. I mean, the average goes up for every single pitch that he throws of his top 4 most used pitches. And he's also been great when the Yankees win. He's been good against righties this year. There's a lot to like today about Paul Goldschmidt. So give me the over for his hits, runs, and RBIs at 1.5. Before we get to my next play in this video, if you're not already on Betr Picks, it's one of the best apps out there right now. And if you use promo code DOMGProps, not DOMG, but DOMG Props, here where your first entry is on them, win or lose up to $250. Available in all the states that you can see right there, and it is 21 years and older. But what's so great about this app, though, is their daily discounts. They have discounts every single day on this app. They also have these edge picks, as you can kind of see on the screen right there. Like, for example, you get Brian Reynolds here down to 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, or even half a hit. You also have a ton of boosts here also, like the 2.5 total bases or the home run here being boosted. It's a really, really cool app. And again, they have discounts every single day on this app. So go get it for yourself in my description. So if this app interests you, get it for yourself in my description. Use that promo code DOMGProps to get your first entry on them, win or lose, up to $250. And I believe you also get a free square when you sign up. Don't quote me on that, but I think you also should be getting a free square as well. Getting into my next two plays here, we're going to go with a couple of overs here. We're going to go with two guys actually, just right off the bat here. We're going to go with Alex Bregman to have a hit in today's game. He's a half hit on the PrizePicks board, as well as pairing that with Betr Skubal here, over 5.5 strikeouts on the board also. So we're taking two goblins here, but this will make sense a little bit here. If you were to pair this with a main square on PrizePicks, like for example, our play from earlier in Paul Goldschmidt, if you were to pair him with him at the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, pays out a 3x over on PrizePicks. So what I want to do is just treat these as one play here over on PrizePicks. You see it all the time, and it is a good way to make some coin over on PrizePicks. So let's take a look here at Alex Bregman over half a hit first. He's had a hit in 71% of games this year. Against righties, over in 79% of games this year. So he's had a pretty good track record, especially against righties so far this year. They're also going to be on the road, which means he could be seeing some extra plate appearances here. And on the road this year, he's over in 8 out of 10, 8 of his last 9. Against righties, though, over in 7 straight games. He also has an absolutely elite history against Shane Baz here from the Tampa Bay Rays. He has 7 plate appearances against him with a .714 batting average, which includes 5 hits, a ridiculous slugging right there, no strikeouts, and no walks. We love to see this when taking a guy for his hit on the over. His pitch mix is not as great, at least he's not as great against it, but they're still, extremely high on-base averages here, because the average is a 331 here, but he's still averaging like a 326 against the fastball, 334 against the slider, as well as the 321 against the curveball. So overall, he's been pretty damn good against his pitch mix. His over for his hit just makes a ton of sense to me too, because if you look at games like from last year even, although he was with the Houston Astros at the time, against righties last year, the hit rate moved from 68% all the way up to about 70%. And if you factor in away games, it goes all the way up to 77%, as you can see there. So I think he's in a great spot to have a hit in today's game here against the Rays and Shane Baz. That is going to be the first play of the little bit of a lay here. The second play was, of course, Betr Skubal over 5.5 strikeouts. He has had 2, 8, and 6 so far this year. His main line on PrizePicks right now is 7. So it's a 1.5 strikeout discount, although you are paying for it, of course. But I think the number at 6 is a very, very good spot. While the Brewers are a little bit better on paper this year against lefties, they really are not when it comes to those high strikeout guys. Like Carlos Rodon had 7 strikeouts against them. Bubic had 8 against them, and Cole Ragans here had 10. These guys are some pretty high strikeout pitchers, like Cole Ragans, for example, is a guy I would kind of compare to Betr Skubal in terms of be able to strike out guys at a high rate. So 6 should not be too much to ask for here from Betr Skubal, who again, by the way, had a crazy year last year. He was over in 91% of games last year, and he landed on 6 quite a few times. So you can see the difference here between 5.5 and 6.5 there. It's about a 30% difference there. So I think it's in a great spot to have at least 6 strikeouts in this game here. I'd be kind of surprised if he did not have it, to be honest, just based off of how other lefties have performed against the Brewers and just how elite of a K pitcher Betr Skubal is. So as long as he's not getting absolutely crushed today, where he's giving up a ton of runs and pulled early, like within 5 innings, which I don't see happening here, I think that he should be in a pretty good spot here to go over his strikeouts here at 5.5. So give me Bregman to have a hit, as well as Betr Skubal over 5.5 strikeouts. Pair all 3 plays together today on PrizePicks for a 3x payout. But those are my plays. Again, if you guys want a third play tomorrow, be sure to leave a like on this video here. 150 likes, now we'll drop a third play tomorrow also. Thank you for watching. We are not done with the free plays yet, but a couple of reminders. Don't miss out on joining the DubClub. There's that 2-day free trial linked in my description, or you can join for the next month for $20 off, which is only $15 for the first month if you join right now. And of course, you also see access to my Discord, where you talk to me and other members, get my streaks, my PrizePicks correlation slips, as well as getting my contributors' plays here also, and just getting my plays that are ridiculously profitable this year. So don't miss out. Go get that free trial or join for the next month. Here's more free plays from the Daily Grind tool. This tool here shows off the best bet to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, there's some good value plays right now for like League of Legends, for example, as well as like Betr Skubal under a fantasy score. And you also can find some good value plays too. By clicking on plus CV plays, you can filter down to a 2-pick power play or simply a 5-pick or 6-pick flex. This tool is really cool. You can get it for yourself in my description by clicking on the fantasy bundle and then scrolling down. Be sure to use promo code DOMG. But this tool here can give you some entries just by clicking on a button. It's the AI slip generator from the same guys here. It is over 2,000 units of profit since last year, and there are 11 slips currently on the board for apps like Betr, for Underdog, and for PrizePicks. Right now on PrizePicks, there is a 4-pick power play that I like, which contains some value right now on Seth Lugo under strikeouts, as well as some League of Legends value plays also. Massive profit margin right now of 41.9%. Ridiculously profitable, at least at the margin right there. But if you want to put this entry into PrizePicks, it is super easy to do so. Click on Bet on PrizePicks and puts it into PrizePicks for you, just like that. Give this tool for yourself in my description by clicking on the slip generator this time and then scrolling down. Be sure to use promo code DOMG. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next video. Best of luck. If you want to see me over $5,000 profit on PrizePicks, you can watch this video on your screen right now.